Hey, what's up, traders? Gates here with Spartan Trades. Today I'm going to break down my $970 gain on ticker BYND. 2793 is my account number. I'm trading weekly options, call contracts. I'm showing you this to verify the profits so that you know this is not fake profits. This isn't paper money. This is a real trade that took place. This was posted in my Discord server today at 6:57 a.m. So a bit of an interesting trade here. I'm on BYND, the chart for BYND. I'm on the 1 minute chart time frame. But guys, I need to back this up here to the daily, actually to the weekly chart time frame to show you what I was looking at for this trade. So this is actually a trade that combined technicals and fundamentals. But it's super important when you're doing analysis to start on these larger time frames, because what that allows you to do is see the macro levels of resistance, you know, the more important levels of resistance and support also. So on the weekly chart time frame, the last previous run up was stuffed right here at 160. So with it trading so close to 160, you know, we have to assume that level is some type of significant resistance, right? And looking at the daily chart, we can see that here, but to have more data and to see how significant that level actually is, we need to go back to the weekly. So if we just drew a trend line here across the 160 level, this is where this head and shoulders broke down shortly after, you know, it ran up to 239. So it met some resistance here at 160, right? Consolidated a little bit, had that big push up, pulled all the way back, and then consolidated a little bit more before falling. The last run up where it tested 160, you know, we didn't have a weekly candle close over that price point. So that right there, all of this price action is telling you that 160 is a significant level. We're going to move this down into the daily chart time frame and see we have like this cup and handle formation forming here. So this is going to be your cup, right? And then here's your consolidation just under 160. There's your handle. That's a bullish formation. And then there's your break over the 160 mark this morning. So from here, you know, yesterday's close, this closed almost at 150. This was not even on our watch list for today. However, this morning there was some news out with BYND and their marketing deal or their distribution deal with Walmart. So pre-market, this thing jumped all the way from 153 up to 160 was the exact opening price. So I put out on the watch list for my team here. Let me get to this on the day trade watch list. So I put these out every morning, pre-market, 6:05 a.m. BYND long over 160 because at the time this was moving, or the pre-market high. All right, so up big time pre-market. We're looking for that 160 resistance on the daily to be broken for the move topside. Now I teach my team guys that you don't necessarily want to trade in the first 5 minutes. There are always exceptions to rules, right? But that is one of the golden rules that I try to really obey. When you have a setup like this, though, where the technicals, right, we know 160 is a old resistance point, are meeting the fundamentals, the news with the Walmart deal, then you almost have an A+ setup where this is really ready to go if 160 can validate as a support. All right, so from here, that's when we're going to move into the 1 minute chart time frame. It wasn't, so the pre-market high here was 162. And remember on the watch list, that's where I said, you know, we can look to take this long over 160 or the pre-market high. Since 160 had validated as the support at open and the first candle closed over 162, we want to see it kind of pull back and validate 162 as a support, which it did right here on the third candle, and then take an entry for the move up. And so right there, 4 minutes into the morning session was where I took my entry. I sold way earlier than I needed to. I was in with, I think, 10 contracts and wound up peaking out right after, I think it was right here on this push up, just because we knew 170 was a likely level of resistance, and that's shown to us also on the on the daily chart time frame. So when it pushed up past that 165 mark, you know, it never really got to 170. So with the highs being here at or around, what is this, 167, you know, that's when I started to look at, okay, well, I'm already up on this trade. I want to take profits. Don't get greedy. You want to take profits early before it pushes up to 170. We know nothing in trading is ever exact or perfect. This one just happened to push all the way up to 170, but you know, entering here and taking profits here into strength, never a bad idea. So I was able to take 20% off that trade, and that is how I was able to make, what was it, $970 profit on this trade. Guys, that's it. That's all that I have for the BYND breakdown. I know it's fairly simple, but I hope that you're able to learn something from this. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, drop a comment below if you want me to do anything specific, a video topic, maybe a breakdown on a specific ticker. I'm happy to do that for you. Thanks, guys. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in chat.